I ain't gonna lie, I've been rotating, I've been bumping into everybody through the city, but now we got the real over east over here. You hear me?
Nah, for real.
The real.
Shout out Corporate Cartel, man. Appreciate this shit, you know.
Nah, for sure, man. My mama fuck with it. But I ain't gonna lie, I kind of, for me, you know, how I always heard was the east side would stay to the lake. When I'm saying the real over east, you explain the real over east to me, like, and to the fans, you know?
It depends on what you consider though. I consider state to the lake the east though, but you know, the closer you get over east, they be like the belly of the beast. You know what I'm saying? So it be like cottage back. You know what I'm saying? Because you closer to that water. You feel me? We a little bit closer, so we Yates back type shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know, then they go get no east than that. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you at.
Anything else, the lake, huh? On the real,
Yeah, for sure.
For real.
You can touch that water, you over east.
Yeah, for sure that. But my phone. Yeah. All right, for sure, man. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had did a little research on you. I be checking out your music and shit, but you know, I want to get your little history for the fans. Like I seen you did interviews and shit, but it's like, you know, sometimes when you bounce around and do other platforms, you get other eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I want you to, like, if you could give us like your background coming up in the trenches, like where you from, and you know what I mean. If you give us a little background.
So I'm from 75th Village, Terrytown, man. Born on the low end baby, east side raised me, shit like that. I'm in the town like 15 plus. Yeah, shit. We just grew up in the trenches. We made our way out of this shit though, you know.
Yeah.
We still making it.
Nah, for sure that. For sure that. So what was it like for you coming up over there? You know, one guy now, you know, he came out that he was like a federal informant and shit. But yeah, you talk about Trenches News. This is the first person I interviewed.
Okay.
But he told me that's the most dangerous part of the city. And ever since then, I be asking people that, like, what's the most dangerous part of the city? What was it like for you coming up over there? And to your knowledge, is that the truth? What he said.
I feel like I just kind of said this in another interview. Like we had a fast start, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of us had more experience than most people, you know what I'm saying? So what might be rough to another motherfucker ain't the same rough for us. Like it was rough, but we just had like a better understanding on what we need to do. Granted that it wasn't too many people that's older than us that gave us the game. So we had to learn this shit ourselves. So it's like this is our survival. It ain't like we can depend on the next motherfucker to make a way for us. Like we had to do this shit ourselves. So it's like, we gotta be on point. We gotta be on maximum security. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. Shit like that, you know. So it just, you know, I guess we just adapted to that shit.
No, for sure though. So when you said y'all had to figure it out for yourself, what you mean? Like y'all ain't had no big homies. It was just shorties, just.
Yeah, it was just us mainly. You see what I'm saying? We had a few older motherfuckers that was supporting different causes and shit, or helping motherfuckers make their way and shit like that. But mainly it's just been us.
For sure. So what was it like growing up though, man? Like with your household and shit, you had brothers and sisters, you had both parents. How was that?
Yeah, I had I got like 3-4 brothers, 2 sisters and shit like that. It was a struggle, you know what I'm saying? Like the bottom, but not the worst kind of bottom. You know what I'm saying? I seen worse, you know what I'm saying? But it was, you know, one of the lowest levels I ever seen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that part was kind of rough. You know what I'm saying? But we made it through that shit. You know, my mama did what she can. My old man did what he can and shit like that. When he was in the mix, shit was better. You know what I'm saying? So once he started like deviating from the streets and shit like that, shit got rougher because we used to this kind of lifestyle. So it was like, you know, we got to make our way. So we just had to have, or me personally, I had to have like an early start. Like I got to go get this shit because my mama ain't got it. And my old man ain't really got it. You know what I'm saying? So he taking care of the crib. I got to take care of us, or I got to take care of me, or shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure that. So you said you had 4 other siblings basically? It's 5 of y'all?
Yeah, it's 5 of us.
Where you fit in that hierarchy?
I'm the youngest boy. I got a little sister.
Baby boy.
Yeah, I'm a young boy. You feel the oldest but the youngest, shit like that though.
Sure.
But I got a big brother, Free Murder Man. I got a brother that's older than me, Free J-Mo, man. He on his way home, and I got a younger brother and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Free Jake the Snake, man.
Yeah.
All my brothers locked up and shit.
Yeah, for sure. So the little research I was doing of you, I seen that you know, I know Terrytown is big. It's like one of the biggest, like a large area.
Yeah.
So it's like it's split up. You know what I'm saying? You from Black Mobb, is that correct?
I'm really from the 5, but you know they like based on how their environment is, they labeled it like are you from No Limit or you from Black Mobb. It's really just the 5 and the 9 type shit. You know what I'm saying? So they just put like this y'all side, but that ain't technically our neighborhood. The neighborhood is Terrytown. You know what I'm saying? So it's just this side and it's this side type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you say you the baby boy of your family, and not no disrespect when I'm saying just the youngest, but it's like for you, with Terrytown, was it all together at one point before it split up? You know what I mean?
Shit, when I was there, so that was like 06, 07. Now we ain't never been like with the other side. You know what I'm saying? So it was always divided. Now probably the older people like here probably a different relationship with them. But from what I remember, it's always been divided. So we done came and inherited the division type shit. Granted that like the younger motherfuckers or the people that's considered the opposition and shit like that, they probably went on the front line by the time when we was on the front line, they went on the front line type shit. So that's where the older motherfuckers come in that was supporting the cause and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So they had bro them doing their thing, or bro them was doing their thing and shit like that. So they kind of had like a better relationship with them because you know how they locked in with them and shit like that. But it was never.
I want your shit to be clean. Yeah. It's cool. Yeah,
it was never like us and them together type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To be honest, it ain't never even came close to like us and them. It probably is like I can only think of one scenario that when a motherfucker came down there due to one of the guys having family down there and been on some yeah we should be one type shit, but we was like unnecessarily aggressive at that time, and then. And them type shit. You know
right.
We ain't go to school with them. We ain't kick it with them. We were never our friends. We ain't never been to none of their houses type shit. I mean, one of the guys kind of related to them and shit like that. Or one of the niggas that used to be one of the guys and shit, he was kind of related to him and shit like that. So that's kind of like, and he won their faces down there too. You know what I'm saying? So that was probably the closest that motherfucker had. Then there was niggas from our side that went down there type shit. You see what I'm saying? So that was probably the only like relationship we had with them, probably like one or two people and shit like that. So other than that, they always been them and we always been us type shit. You know?
For sure. All right, so when you coming up down there, you said it was crazy, it was rough, but you seen worse. But so for you, like what you know, I don't know. I take you as a street guy, like you know, I know you doing your music thing and you going into a different trajectory. You know what I'm saying? You've been through it. That's how we all doing, you know what I'm saying? We trying to turn it to something else. But it's like at the end of the day, you came from it, they gonna want to hear this, the fans, you know what I'm saying, your story. So it's like, for you, what made you jump off the porch? Was it out of necessity or you was just like running with the crowd, being a young and just in the shit? Or was it like a necessity, I gotta do this because whatever going on around me type shit?
I don't think we ever, or me personally, I ain't never had no porch. You see what I'm saying? So I was already, this shit, like I was born into this shit. You see what I'm saying? From growing up in the low end. This the shit I'm around, being on the mile, shit like this, same shit I seen in the other interview. Like I was you know what I'm saying? So it's the same, like this shit ain't never, it was never like oh, this peaceful, or I ain't gotta do this, or shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So if it was from being in the buildings and 12 hitting the buildings and now they giving me packs and hold his pack, or hold his pipe, walk downstairs, shit like that, this shit just what it been, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it just, like you automatically inherit this shit, like you don't got no option, you know what I'm saying?
100, so it wasn't nothing, probably it is what it is
already, you in this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, for sure.